Anyway, so thank you for coming. This is a place that you can kind of feel like there's hope, hopefully. And just showing up is one thing. So thank you for showing up. And make sure you show up on next Saturday as well, or this coming Saturday. There's no chance of that. And already we've raised over $2,000 for the ACLU of San Diego and Coral, just from your ticket sales. The venue and everything else is paid for, so all the ticket sales go to them. Also, they're over there in the corner. And I had some friends throw some money at me and said, you know, use this in the event, however you want in the event. And Jeff Berkeley, if you know him, he said, I think we should get cocaine and puppy dogs for the agreement.
That's a dirty lie.
And I said, Jeff, puppy dogs? So anyway, we had t-shirts made and icebreaker hats, and they're going for donations at the ACLU. $50 gets you a t-shirt, $100 gets you an icebreaker hat. There are a few icebreaker band members here, and if you want us to sign them, we will certainly do that. So you know, you have to, you know, the protest music is fine and this is fine, but you have to have an action plan. At least part of this action plan is to get money to the ACLU so they can take care of people who get pulled out of cars and stuff. So I grew up in the 60s and 70s when the Vietnam War was raging, and a lot of people here are the same thing. And the one thing that has taught me and us is that getting out on the streets works. You just have to keep doing it. Could take years. It helped stop the Vietnam War, and it helped get Nixon kicked out of office. So boy, I could see somebody else get kicked out of office. So I'm going to start off with a song from the Vietnam War era. Came out in May of 1971. I play a little bit differently than Marvin Gaye. I don't have that voice. So this is what's going on.
Too many of you dying. Well, we gotta find a way to bring a loving here today. Father, 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 there's no need to escalate. See, war is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. You know we gotta find a way to bring peace here today. Picket line, picket sign. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk with me, so we can see what's going on, what's going on, yeah, what's going on, you tell me what's going on. going on? What's going on? You tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Mother, 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 far too many of you crying.
Thank you very much. So I was working on this song. How many people here were at the Belly Up for September 2nd? I don't know about you, but it was a pretty cool night. So anyway, I was back in the green room of the Belly Up. I didn't think I'd ever be saying that. And Josh Weinstein, the keyboards player for the Icebreaker Band and a bunch of other bands, I said, yeah, I'm working on this new song, and here's what it's like. He goes, oh yeah, that's a good protest song. Yeah, do that. Yeah, we need more of those. So I wrote this song, and to a different crowd, they would probably be upset. But I think you'll all get it. It's called Great Time in the USA.
It's a great time to be a racist in the good old USA. Old brown folks out of cars, I says, you're in for a big payday. Fly a racist flag, shout racist chants, the White House says you're more than okay. It's a great time to be a racist in the USA. Well, it's a great time to be a fascist in the good old USA. Wannabe dictators been elected, got troops in the street today. Carrying free speech, that's for chumps. Going after your enemies, all hail to Trump. It's a great time to be a fascist in the USA. Christian nationalists got the answer. Screw the Constitution, combine church and state. Worship their God, keep women from voting, or suffer hell's damnation, fiery fate. Well, it's a great time to be the measles in the good old USA. Vaccine deniers cleared the path. Measles, it's your new heyday. And polio, you're invited to forget science. RFK Jr. will do. It's a great time to be a disease in the USA. Well, it's a great time to join a cult in the good old USA. Try MAGA first. See if that red hat fits you okay. Your supreme leader does nothing wrong. Just don't let him catch you singing this song. It's a great time to join a cult. It's a great time to be the measles. How about those Christian nationalists? It's a perfect time to be a fascist. It's a great time to be a racist. Everyone in the USA.
Thank you very much. I'm going to turn the stage over to Jeff Berkeley and see what he has to say.
Oh, let's hear it again for Dan Gidley. No, I will be speaking. You guys having a good time? We're all here to celebrate the release of We Are a Nation of Immigrants video that we shot at the Belly Up. How many of you were there? Oh, that's awesome. Who wasn't there? Cool, come on up. We'd like you to stand up here. The rest of you are going to get in a circle around him and we do the chant that we learned at the Belly Up together. It was really exciting. So, Dan, I just want to say a couple things about Dan. His energy is infectious. He's like a teenager. And he's really sweet and loving, but he's fucking pissed off. And it's so awesome because it's real, authentic, righteous anger that's for the right reasons. And it really spread around to the rest of us, and we're just all so honored to be a part of this whole thing. So let's hear it again for Dan Gilman. All right, keep going. Mark Montijo. That's terrible. Mark Montijo.
When I was pretty small, I had occasion to ask my mother what nationality our family was. And she told me that I was Spanish, Scots, Irish, English, German, French, Dutch, and Indian. I remembered it my whole life in that order: Spanish, Scots, Irish, English, German, French, Dutch, and Indian. As an adult, I asked her about a little more detail about that. Turned out she'd made it up on the spot. However, 23andMe confirmed most of it. It's actually pretty darn close. And so, this is something about my family and probably most of yours as well. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Montijo.
My daddy's grandpa, he made saddles. My daddy's dad made saddles too. My daddy made parts for airplanes, but he never flew. Someone can fly, someone can ride, because someone lived a simple life with pride. From the factory and the workshop, imagined open skies, so someone can fly. My mother's mother was a farm wife, but she wrote poetry late at night. And all her children went to college. They read every hopeful word that she would write. Someone can fly, someone can ride, because someone lived a simple life with pride. From the schoolroom and the farmhouse, sharing dreams that never die, so someone can fly. Father's family came to Mexico. My mother's family crossed the sea. And all the hopes and dreams they brought with them now have passed on down to me. My daddy's grandpa crossed a river, learned a new language in a new land. But I grew up like I belong here, learned to play guitar and join the band. Someone can fly, someone can ride, because someone lived a simple life with pride. In this country built by immigrants, we still struggle to get by, but someone can fly, someone can fly, someone lived a simple life with pride. And in this country built by immigrants, we struggle to get by. So someone can find. He wanted to play 2 songs on banjo, and I told him this audience wouldn't put up for it. Picture this, your grown-up daughter in some place so cruel and wild. She's fearful for her life there. She's fearful for her child. So she walks 1,000 miles with a baby in her arms to a land she's only dreamed of, where her child is safe from harm. Picture this, grown-up daughter in an unimagined scene, where her child is taken from her in the country of her dreams. If she could, she'd sing about Jesus. If she could, she'd get out of her head. If she could, she'd know what to do when she gets out of bed. Crying, oh, where's my child? Picture this, your baby grandchild, and she doesn't want for much, but she cannot be consoled here, and she's longing for a warm touch, and she's crying in her sleep now, as some stranger holds her near. But the comfort of a stranger can't absorb a single tear. Picture this grown-up daughter now unraveling at the seams, as she longs to hold her baby in the country of her dreams. She'd sing about Jesus. If she could, she'd get out of her head. If she could, she'd know what to do when she gets out of bed. Crying, oh, where's my child?
Wow. Mark Monsiville, that was beautiful. Even the banjo. Even the banjos. All right, I'm looking forward to this. Please welcome John Bacchus. Hello.
I've never played electric in public before, except when I was in high school. This is something new. I got a couple tunes, neither of them are mine. You're gonna know the first one. Goes like this. keep asking more questions like that. I need to tune briefly. I've got a very interesting story. I just can't think of it right now, but I'm tuned, so we're gonna go. All right, this is a tune by one of my favorite artists. His name is Billy Bragg. He's very British, as is reflected in the accent that I cannot shake out of my replaying of this song. Hope you enjoy it.
There's power in a factory, power in the land, power in the hand of the worker. But it all amounts to nothing if together we won't stand. There is power in our union. Well, the lessons of the past were all learned in workers' blood. Mistakes of the bosses we must pay for. From the cities and the farmlands to trenches full of mud, war has always been the boss's right, sir. The young forever defending our rights. Down with the black flag, all workers unite. To our brothers and our sisters in many far-off lands, there is power in our union. Well, I long for the morning when they realize brutality and honest laws cannot defeat us, unjust laws. But who'll defend the worker who cannot organize when the bosses send their lackeys out to cheat us? Money speaks for money, the devil for its own. Who goes to speak for the skin and the bone? What a comfort to the widow, a light to a child. There is power in our union. Is power in our union. With our brothers and our sisters, together we must stand. There is power in our union.
You know, it's funny right now to us, but that's where folk music came from. Pissed off people who were grabbing a guitar. And it actually, in the time of Woody Guthrie, it was punk rock. It pissed people off the same way the Sex Pistols and the Ramones pissed people off, and the Clash. Woody was like that. Woody pissed people off that way because he just spoke the truth, and sometimes people don't want to hear that. So I love that. Thanks, John. That was so cool, man. Kara, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, good. This is Kara Cormier, everybody. Say hi. She has a brilliantly produced new record out right now. Unbelievable. No, it's all I had to do. I produced a record, just in case you couldn't tell. I know I was not really laying it on very thick. But really, seriously, with her songs are so good, you're just kind of diving for the record button in time to make sure you catch it. Seriously, the record's called Mennonites Gone Bad. You have to go get it. It's so wonderful. It's really great. And now she's going to sing a couple songs for you. Please welcome Kara Cormier.
It was brilliantly produced. He wasn't just making that up. In the 1970s, they tried to deport John Lennon, and they used this law that is still on the books. And under this law, the president has really broad powers to deport anyone that he says is, quote, detrimental to the interests of the United States. And they're still using that law to deport thousands and thousands of people today. So I went to the Belly Up event. It was amazing. I came out of it being so inspired and also, like Dan, fucking pissed off. So I went home and I started writing this song, and it's called Detrimental. And the wonderful Catherine Beeks is gonna help me. Check. You hear that? I cook your meals, I clean your house, build your, let's try this again. I cook your meals, I clean your house, butcher all your pigs and cows, dig your ditch, wash plates and glasses, wipe all of your old folks' asses, nail your shingles, feed your fish, care for all your dumbass kids, that walnut kale beet salad with goat cheese, it all came from me. I'm detrimental to the interests of this land. I'm not essential, just do your dirty work by hand, inconsequential. So kick me to the ground, we'll see how you do when I ain't around. I race the cars, brew alcohol, I'm half of Major League Baseball. Wrote The Prophet, made SNL. Does Audrey Hepburn ring a bell? I'm Wyclef Jean, that's me, Rihanna. Yo-Yo Ma, Carlos Santana, Joni Mitchell's in your blood. I taught you all you need is love. I'm detrimental to the interests of this land. I'm not essential, just do your dirty work by hand, inconsequential. So kick me to the ground, we'll see how you do when I ain't around. I made your boats, I made your parks, sailed your boats, built your railroads coast to coast, sewed your jeans, healed your bones, invented a thing called the telephone. You say our brains can't be compared. How about E equals MC squared? Beat me, flame me, break me, you can try. But I survived. I'm detrimental to the interests of this land. I'm not essential, just do your dirty work by hand, inconsequential. So kick me to the ground, we'll see how you do when I ain't around. I'm detrimental. Say it, detrimental. I'm detrimental. See how you do when I ain't around. One song. Thank you guys so much.
My dad used to tell this joke from the pulpit just to piss people off a little bit. He was a preacher. He figured if you made people mad right before you preached, that they would listen to everything you said after that. So he would say, this guy goes into a psychiatrist's office wearing nothing but cellophane. Psychiatrist says, sir, I can clearly see your nuts. Homo musistum.
Who's ready for a hip-hop song about fascism? This song was inspired by, some of you might know the great songwriter slash local scholar Peter Boland. Very smart fellow, and he made a post that I saw particularly about fascism, like the keys of fascism. And I'm reading it and I'm like, shit, this is exactly what's happening. Like, oh no. And so, you know, a lot of these songs you're hearing tonight probably come from a place of anger. And then as songwriters, we try to twist them toward a place of hope. This one didn't make it. It's called 10,000 Shades of Blue. I listen to the universe, but all I hear is laughter. People preach but rarely practice. Someone should consider the password. I listen to the universe, she whispers of disasters from people faking like they're ignorant to historical patterns. Energy pumped in the veins of a culture that magnifies you. Foreign to see, it's foreign to me, cause I'm a casualty too. Tower above the shadow of love that's meant to be lead the truth. It may not be right, but I'm joining the fight, cause it's a terrible view, a terrible view. A terrible view. Yes, it's a terrible view. So I try to see from the roof. Though hate dictates their truth, how is there only two parties to choose when there's 10,000 shades of blue? I listen to the universe, but all I hear is laughter. People preach but rarely practice. It's like stealing someone's password. I listen to the universe, she whispers of disasters from people faking like they're ignorant to historical patterns. And they place hate above the youth. Millions seem confused. Statistics clearly prove the 1% can share your views. To recognize your news is manipulating you. Politics possess the rest is kill the process with the process overdue. So how can we not fight to stop this? How can we not stop to fight? When the fascist pattern starts with scorn for basic human rights, creates a common enemy and supremacy for whites, fakes unite this hatred, saying that greed isn't their guide, slams all intellectuals and fills the news with lies. It builds a crew of cronies to protect the corporate drives. It changes all the wheels like protests in the crime. It changes all the artists and those who ask why. They claim they're full of people but don't care who has to die. They claim they're full of people but don't care who has to die. They claim they're full of people but don't care who has to die. They claim they're full of people but don't care who has to die. How can we not fight to stop this? Oh, oh, how can we not stop? Cause when I listen to the universe, I'm not sure that she's laughing. Thank you all, thank you all. Sometimes I just need to be a rapper. So, in the sense of a song being born from anger, which I try not to be a political person, but how can I not? If any wind I catch of anything that's occurring with this administration just burns within me, I have no choice but to be singing protest songs at a protest show. So with the idea being a song being born from anger, and then hopefully landing somewhere a little bit more hopeful, so we don't go home and end it after we hear this stuff. This one's gonna go a little more in that direction. It's called Take Action, Take Care. On these broken hearts, how can we just turn away when this was born from our mistakes? And how can we try to pretend this will not occur again? People still practice and preach evil ideologies, such evil in our homeland, such darkness in our homes, ignorance passed from fathers to sons, the worst of us nurtured to grow. And though we should be angry and scared, take action, take care. It's not the time to let this go. It's not the time to let this. Take care of the marginalized. Take a few steps in their shoes. Take care of the kids in cages with their parents left scared and confused. Take care of those seeking asylum. Take care of the few who still feel like they're aliens from the same planet as you. No, 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 no more. No, 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 no. So get out there and take action, take care. Power to the peaceful. Thank you all.
Beautiful. I'm on Resisto. Let's hear it again. Hi. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm still starstruck when I see these two sometimes. I swear to God, it's really true. I started at this little coffee house called Java Joe's, which was in Poway. And I was the only percussionist that any of the folkies knew back then. So we would have these things called the one-shot showcase at Java Joe's, and it'd be like 30 songwriters and me, one percussionist. I would stand on stage and they would all come by and do one song each. And I got to meet all these amazing people, Lisa Sanders, Steve Poltz, Gregory Page, all these amazing, and these two, and David was in this band called Border Town, and to us, they were the biggest stars in the world. And they came to, he and some of the members of Border Town came to Java Joe's, and they were on the one-shot showcase, and when David got up there, I almost peed my pants, because I was like, it was like Led Zeppelin was on stage with me at this time. And then, that's when I heard Peggy Watson sing, and I was like, oh my God, she has the voice of an angel, and she's an amazing songwriter. They're both amazing songwriters, and I can't wait for you guys to hear them. Peggy Watson and David Belda. Jeff Berkey.
Wow. Jeff,
I hope we don't suck.
I hope we don't either. Keeping my fingers crossed here.
You want to say something about it? Or you want
Let's just do this song. I was raised to believe in everyone's humanity. I was raised to believe in the power of mercy. I believe in the kindness of neighbors and friends, and that good will prevail in the end. He works at the factory, an ordinary guy, taking care of his family, just trying to get by. Never caused a problem, been living here for years. A van pulls up and men with guns just make him disappear. He's not a criminal. Tell me, what did he do? Why condemn him? He is just a person like you. She came here as a child, grew up with a dream, wants to be a doctor someday. Steps out of the classroom, the men are waiting there. They put her in handcuffs and take her away, but she's not a criminal. She's holding on to faith in America, where she thought she was safe. They wait their turn to follow the rules, the laws that they've learned. But it was all for nothing. The judge says you're dismissed. Outside they're rounded up because they're on a list. But they're not criminals, and their lives are torn apart. A little compassion, can you find it in your heart? They are not criminals. Tell me, what would you do? This happened to them, it can happen to you. I was raised to believe in everyone's humanity. I was raised to believe in the power of mercy. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you'd like to see a video of that song on YouTube, look up They Are Not Criminals by Peggy Watson and David Beldock, and you'll see a mural that was on the front of it, and then it goes into a video. So please do that, check it out. And put a like if you can. Anyway, thank you very much. We are now going to sing about a topic that we love. It's not that. What is that? Anyway, whoa, somebody's working on their car. Anyway, we love.
Sorry.
We love science. How many people here like science? I mean, yeah, I love science. You love what?
No, she said unlike.
Oh, unlike. I was gonna say, what? Can't hear that well.
Science, yes.
Yeah, well, anyway, so we decided to write a song about science because we love it. Would you let a banker take out your kidney? Or maybe a blogger to do your brain surgery? How about a talk show host to treat your cancer? There's an obvious answer. I like science. Science is grand. There's so many things it helps us understand. Oh, I like science. Science is cool. And I hope they don't stop teaching it in school. Don't let science be sabotaged and shattered by conspiracy theories as mad as the Hatter. They twist and turn your mind in strange directions, especially during elections. I like science. Why not? Most every day. I like unencumbered evidence to light my way. Oh, I like science. Science is cool. And I hope they don't stop teaching it. Opinions are fine and often very logical. But out there on the internet, where science goes to die, an anecdotal thread wraps around your head, and the man behind the curtain is certain to tell you science is a lie. But I like science, the sense of wonder, uncovering the secrets of our own existence. Oh, science, science is cool. And I hope they don't stop teaching it. They better not stop teaching it. Oh my God, if they stop teaching it, we're screwed. Science!
Peggy Watson, Baby Brother. Beautiful. Unbelievable.